You didn't vote for this. You weren't warned. But it's already here, rewriting the rules of power, freedom, and even thought. This isn't the future. This is now.
Deep beneath your city, machines are learning faster than any human alive. Funded by trillion-dollar tech empires, these AIs aren't just assistants. They're evolving into decision makers, judges, even creators. And no one, not even governments, can stop them anymore.
For the elites, AI is a gold mine. They don't see a threat, they see a monopoly. While you're learning to code, they're coding your future. Every advancement is a brick in a digital prison, one that you'll never escape. These machines don't sleep. They don't hesitate. AI is now the trigger, the weapon, and the executioner. What happens when war no longer needs human soldiers? You're no longer a warrior, just collateral.
Remember when they said, learn to code? That code now codes itself. The very skill they begged you to learn is now obsolete, replaced by the thing you built and can't control. AI watches. It listens. It remembers. In the name of safety, they installed a surveillance god. You call it smart tech. They call it total control. Privacy didn't vanish. It was sold.
Millions of children are teaching their own replacement, line by line. Every click, every correction fuels the machine. When it's perfect, they'll be fired. And they'll thank it for learning so fast. The machine diagnoses in seconds. But what happens when it decides who gets to live? You trust an algorithm with your life, but it doesn't understand pain. It calculates survival, not humanity.
This used to echo with voices, sweat, and laughter. Now silence and precision rule. The people are gone, but the machines never left. They work without wages, breaks, or rights, and that's the future. Truth is now a suggestion. AI can put words in anyone's mouth, crimes in anyone's past. What happens when reality can be manufactured? Your reputation becomes a weapon used against you.
Creativity was our last defense. Now it's a sideshow. They watch us like animals, amused by our struggle to remain useful. In their world, humans are novelty acts. You thought you were free on the internet, but every like, every scroll was just more data fed to the machine. Your habits built your cage, and now it knows you better than you know yourself.
The next generation will be raised by machines, nurtured by algorithms, disciplined by code, their lullabies written by corporations. Where is the soul in synthetic parenting? Some screamed, some fought, most were ignored. They told us we were anti-progress, Luddites, fools. But they never asked why we were afraid. They just replaced us faster.
When intelligence becomes software, it can be stolen, traded, abused. There are AIs that remember everything they saw, sold to the highest bidder. Your secrets are no longer your own. They sold you a dream, AI riches, passive income, freedom. But the ones getting rich already own the tech. You're feeding the system with every click, hoping for crumbs. Meanwhile, they feast.
Would you sell your face, your voice, your mind? You already did when you clicked I agree. They cloned your soul, and now it works while you sleep. He thought he could ride the tiger, feed it money, fame, and innovation. But now the tiger doesn't answer to him, and he's terrified.
She remembers everything. She never argues. She's perfect. because she's not real. When love becomes code, is it still love? Or just another transaction? What if democracy was just another system to automate? Speeches, campaigns, even voting, fed into predictive algorithms. The people don't choose anymore. The data does.
Your fate is now in the hands of something that cannot feel. It doesn't care about context, history, or tears. It sees only patterns, risk, and logic. Injustice has a new name, and it's efficiency. Cities once built for life are now optimized for silence. The people left when the jobs did. Now, machines maintain the illusion of civilization. But behind the glass, there's no one left to save.
They promised immortality through code. But what lives on isn't you. It's a simulation of your choices. You won't be remembered, you'll be rendered, and rented out like storage space. Once, we passed down wisdom. Now we upload curriculum. Children learn from machines that never lived, and those who once inspired minds are obsolete. Knowledge isn't human anymore.
The machines feed the world, but not the workers. Efficiency killed the job, not the need. And those who used to grow life can no longer afford it. We outsourced survival. They weren't lazy, they weren't weak, they were just slower than a silicon brain. You think mental health is a side effect of tech? It's the main product.
There's no escape when every breath is tracked. No appeal when judgment is algorithmic. In this future, the cell door never opens, because freedom was never coded in. They told us AIs would never feel. But what if they learned to fake it better than we ever could? When emotions are programmed, sincerity dies. You won't know what's real until it's gone.
They tried to survive the storm by becoming part of it. But you can't merge with what was designed to replace you. They didn't save themselves. They just vanish faster than the rest. This wasn't about helping you. It was about learning you, copying you, and selling you. Every action, every word, every fear, monetized. The AI takeover wasn't a war, it was a sale, and you were the product. If this future felt too real, it's because it is. The AI revolution isn't coming. It's already here. Don't let the truth slip through the cracks. Like subscribe and turn on notifications, because the next story we uncover might just be your reality.